Hello, Cubers! It is day 0 of ConnectiCube. This is Ian Braverman. I'm here at my uncle's house, and I'm here with Austin Hale, who I picked up at the train station earlier. How you doing, Bones?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How was your Connecticut pizza experience?
It was very good. I was spoiled by a week's worth of New York pizza, but it compares favorably.
It compares favorably.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to say that one is better than the other, but they are in contention.
I'll take favorably compares. And yeah, you just came from Cube for a Cause. You were there for a week, and now you're here for ConnectiCube. How was Cube for a Cause?
It's fantastic. I had a great time. I got to judge and play this time. So,
What was your favorite Cube you played?
I only played one in the event, so de facto Strixhaven Study Abroad. But I also got to play Dan Schneider's Perilous Seas, and I had a great time in both.
And you went Sea Monsters, correct?
That's right.
I heard you did pretty good with that deck.
I did do pretty well with that deck. I didn't do as well in the Strixhaven cube, but I got to play a very fun black-red deck in that cube, and I enjoyed both my decks, both my drafts. Neither one of them was a 3-0, but...
And if people don't know, you are basically the de facto judge for all Cube events. I mean, how many Cube events have you judged for?
A lot. I did 6 last year. I'm going to do 6 this year, and the year before that I think I did 4, so counting the CubeCon before that, at least 15.
Wow, that's...
approaching 20.
And you are a very prolific Cube designer yourself. When I think of you, I think of one of the biggest proliferators of desert cubes.
Yeah, I hopefully done some part in making them more popular, I hope. I had the only one at the original CubeCon, and it has appeared in each of the subsequent CubeCons, except for the most recent. But yeah, they've certainly gotten more popular, which I am glad is happening.
Yes.
My favorite style.
Yeah, and I had you on a previous episode for Museum of Modern, and that's going to be featured at ConnectiCube. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that cube.
That's my nostalgia cube about the way Modern used to be from roughly 2012 to 2018. It just was played at Cube for Cause last weekend. It got a lot of great feedback, and I'm excited to have some more people drafted at Connecticut this weekend.
That's awesome. And yeah, I mean, I'm super excited for ConnectiCube. Kyle and I and others have been putting this event together for like over 6 months now, a lot of planning, and I hope it goes great. So Bones and I are going to do some weird 2-player draft format, and I will talk to you guys soon. I'm here with Graham and Sam. We're at the store. The event is going to start in an hour. How you guys doing?
Great. Feeling excited.
Yeah.
Amazing. And you guys have Mono Red Cube and Circle of Life. Tell me about those cubes.
I have the Circle of Life cube in the event. There are no special rules except for one, being that each player starts the game with an emblem that gives all the creature spells they cast emerge. This means that you can sacrifice any one creature you have in play as you're casting another one to reduce the cost of the cast spell by the mana value of the thing you sacrificed. There's a lot of interplay involving this mechanic, and pretty much every card in the cube was included with this specific keyword in mind. Things that either benefit from dying, things that benefit from other things dying, things that are expensive and normally would be awful, but are much better once you reduce their cost by 3, 4, etc. It's a cool cube. It was a part of CubeCon 2025, and I've made a lot of really good adjustments since then, so here's hoping that it'll go well today.
The cube has been on Recross the Pats and Cube Reviews before, and since being on both of those, the rules have changed from both episodes. From being a Desert Cube and the Emerge Cube ruling. So.
True. That's right. I think when I first had it on your podcast, it wasn't Emerge, technically. It was like a hybridization between Emerge and Offering. The original ruling allowed the sacrificed creature to contribute its mana cost to the casting of the second creature, meaning that if you sack something that cost 2 and a red for something that cost 2 and 2 red, the cast creature would only cost a single red. But that was too confusing and raised too many questions in drafts, so I just made it a lot simpler, and it's much better to just call it the Emerge Cube.
And now it's not a Desert Cube.
No, it's no longer a Desert Cube due to timing issues.
Oh, you guys have the table numbers on
And Kyle's here. Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, we're recording. Oh.
How are you doing, Kyle?
Good. I just went and picked up some last-minute supplies.
Yeah, we're pre the first draft. It's super exciting. How are you feeling?
Tired.
Yes.
Very excited.
Yes. And you have the control cube. How's that going?
It's good. It's got a good amount of votes. I'm excited. I made some updates, moved some stuff, added some fun avatar cards. Like, what's the enchantment? The black one that makes a 2/2, and then whenever you cast a spell on your opponent's turn, you also get another 2/2.
Yes.
That's in there, too.
That one.
Fire
You have,
Nation something.
Fire
Fire
Nation.
Nation Occupation.
Yes.
Correct.
Avatar, the blue avatars,
Both.
something like that.
I have
There's
Launcher Tom.
there's
Only
a
the 5-mana
saga.
one. Oh, the Legend of Karuk is also
Yeah,
right
Legend
now.
of Karuk.
That
one
card's
is
yeah.
really good.
It has like waterbend
That card might
20
be
or
too
something
good.
like that.
It's crazy.
And Mono Red Cube, how's that going?
It's red.
It's red.
I got Mono Red Cube.
Yes.
While we're
And
recording.
Judge Bones is here.
And speaking about going to time, have you noticed that the draft takes a long time?
It does take a little longer,
With
but
regards
not
to 15?
because there's a lot of more evaluation because every card can be in
Right.
your deck.
I see a lot of monocolor cubes go down in pack size after a couple drafts because it's so hard to make choices.
Fair.
How confident are you that you'll remain 3 packs 15?
I'm confident.
It is red. It's the fastest of the colors.
Well, we'll see you guys soon. I'm here with Aqua. How's it going?
It is going well.
How was your flights? I heard that your plane had some damage on it.
Yeah, it's always awkward when the pilot is like, well, we think the damage isn't too bad, so we should be able to fly. Not encouraging, but we made it here in one piece, and all is well.
Yes. And your cube is incredible. How long have you been working on this cube?
20-ish years now.
Wow.
I don't know if it's technically old enough to vote, but it's getting there.
What is your proudest altar in the cube?
Oh boy, proudest altar. That's hard. I honestly don't know. There's too many to choose from. It's like asking me. Well, my favorite child's easy. I only have one. Although technically, I do call the cube my second favorite child. But people usually ask, "Wait, how many children do you have?" But no, there isn't a single favorite. There's a lot. One that I always come back to and always makes me laugh is the plateau, because of the backstory on it. Where for people who don't know, the alpha and beta plateaus or whatever were sort of this quarry looking thing, and when it was time for revised, they didn't have the art, so they had to use art that was commissioned for Ice Age by Cornelius Broody, but they didn't change the artist credit, so it still said Drew Tucker. And so people keep bringing their revised plateaus to Drew Tucker to sign. He's like, I didn't make this.
Yeah.
So this is back at maybe GP Vegas, like one of the last, when they still called them GPs. And people just, one person after another in line, is just trying to get plateaus signed. And he's like, I didn't pick this, and he's getting more and more irritable. And I finally get up there, and I'm like, hey, this is my beta plateau. I'd love to get this altered. And
He's like, my art.
yeah. And so we're talking about what he wants to do, and he's like, you know what I want to do? I want to bleeping paint Cornelius Broody's art so I can sign that bleep. So I have to censor myself because you're recording. But so it is Drew Tucker painting Cornelius Broody's art for Plateau over his own art for Plateau so he can sign it.
Wow.
And it is so meta that it makes me happy every time I see it.
That's amazing. Well, I hope you have a great time at ConnectiCube, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I'm looking forward to this. Thank you.
I'm here with Ryan. The event is filling up. Lots of people are showing up. How's it going, Ryan?
Very good. Glad to be here.
And what are you excited to draft at ConnectiCube?
Ooh, my top one, I think, is the Trading Post Cube. I like the
Yes.
weird rules ones.
Yes. We got some weirdo cubes here.
Oh, yeah. All of them are on my list.
Yes.
Don't you worry.
And you have your Judge's Tower that we
Yes,
talked
I
about
do.
in a previous episode. What is your favorite kind of weird cube then?
Anything with a basically emblem that you start with. Like the Trading Post gives it hexproof indestructible. You start with it. Perfect.
Yes. You gonna play Circle of Life?
I might. I get that one all the time.
Yes.
So I'm not too worried about getting it here.
The Loam Cube?
Loam is my
That
second.
is way
Yeah.
up your alley.
Yeah.
Come on. You
That-
start with a life in the Loam?
I know.
Great. That is a
But
Ryan.
the opponents also get a life in the loam. Cringe.
That is a Ryan cube right there. Well, enjoy your time at the event.
Absolutely.
I'm here with my friend Finn. You just won your first round of Museum of Modern. What did you build?
I ended up going rule scape shift.
Nice. I saw you do some crazy stuff. Like you were scape shifting for double Valor Kit and to get like 5 mountains, OTK, kill them immediately. How'd you end up in that deck?
Scape shift came to me late pack one. I think it was the card was actually pick 14. It was like the second to last pick in the pack. It came
Yeah.
to me, but I was in Rakdos thinking about Splash and Green for jump. So, already had a valid good Escape Shift pack 1. Second copies of it came around in pack 2 and pack 3, and it's like, okay, we're going to force this now.
Why'd you want to play the Museum of Modern?
This is right when I got into Magic. It was this era of Modern.
Yeah.
So I played Burn at the time. It was like the entry-level deck into the
What year
format.
was that?
It had to be 2016.
Yeah. Was that standard?
No, it was Modern.
It was
I played
Modern.
Modern.
Okay. Modern Burn. We had Eidolons. You had
Monster Swift Spears. I think
Goblin Guides.
I wasn't the top tier deck though.
Oh, okay.
So I think I was playing Fiery Tempers and
Goblin Guy was
Lightning Axe.
expensive and stuff.
I didn't play Goblin Guy, but I played the Swift Spears. I played Lightning Axe and Fiery Tempest.
Very cool.
That's it was 8 damage for 2 mana.
What other cubes are you hoping to play today?
Still love your Peasant Cube. One of the best cubes here.
Thank you. I see it drafted over there. Like I'm seeing some like
That cube
very
has got some
crazy wild
going on,
cubes
So
going on.
I'm
Your
hoping
deck's
to
going
play
on.
that as well. Other than that, I'm excited to play a lot of these.
Yeah.
Very diverse selection. The Lone Cube seems kind of interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I know Circle of Life was fun.
Yes.
So looking forward to some of these other cubes here.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming, and good luck in the rest of your rounds. Keep going. I'm here with Zach. How'd you do in the Museum of Modern?
I'm good. I went 3L. It was a lot of fun. Played a Jund mid-range deck with some Blink, some Birthing Pod. It was a blast. I love those cards. Thragtusk.
Nice. You got your pin?
I did. It's beautiful. I'm so excited.
You had Siege Rhino in your deck, right?
I did. Yeah. Siege Rhino, Felidar Guardian, Restoration Angel.
Revelark?
Not Revelark, but I was able to blink the Siege Rhino a few times to close out the game. My curve was a little soft for Birthing Pod. My only 5 was Thragtusk. I would have loved to go up into a 6.
Yeah.
But getting there, the Birthing Pod was still excellent. Going up the 3 to the 4, blinking the Siege Rhino. So that was awesome.
Going up from 3 to 4 to get the Felidar Guardian to blink the pod again.
Oh, I didn't get to blink the pod, unfortunately. But I did get to blink Siege Rhino, get the damage through. I found myself like having kind of be on the beatdown, played through some aggro, but also a lot of control. So I was just trying to make sure I could get through the before the combo locked
What was the
in.
coolest play you saw?
The coolest play that I saw, I mean, I definitely appreciate a Snapcaster Lightning.
Deal 6 to their face, discard 4?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What are you hoping to play next round?
I love Control Cube. I'm signed up for that, so that'd be great.
Yeah, Control Cube is wild. I played that on stream at CubeCon. Got my butt handed to me, and it was fun.
Nice.
Well, have fun your next round and go get some pizza.
All right, thank you.
I'm here with Oa, who went 201 in Aqua's Power Vintage Cube and got the pin. How was the event?
It was great. I love Vintage Cube. It's one of my favorite ways to draft, one of my favorite ways to play Magic, so I was so excited to get into that.
What were you
round
playing?
one. I was playing Dimir Reanimator. I was pretty low. I pack one, pick one, reanimate, and only ever saw one more reanimation spell throughout the course of everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a Mystical Tutor, I had 2 Moxen and a Soul Ring, so I can't complain about the deck.
It felt like some of the games and the draft was going a little longer. I feel like it's because everyone's appreciating all the beautiful art on the cards.
Oh yeah, the art is incredible. I loved all of that.
What was your favorite plays that you saw in the cube?
In the match that went to time and that I tied, I had the win. I shallow graved back an Archon of Cruelty.
Oh, that's
My
good.
opponent had 1 card left in hand, slapped down a Containment Priest, and brought us to a draw. So I think my 2 favorites are that. And I got to play a Daze on a Yawgmoth's Will to lock my opponent into only getting Blackmon off a Lion's Eye Diamond so that he could only play Necropotence, and that felt pretty cool.
Very nice. Well, have fun in your next rounds.
Thank you.
I'm here with Justin. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Ian. Thank you for having me on.
Of course. We just met for the first time last week when we played here, and we played my Rakdos Cube.
Which was awesome, by the way.
And what have you played today at ConnectiCube?
So today I played the Lone Cube. It was the one that I was the most excited to give a shot. Something super unique and interesting. I ended up going 0-3, but honestly, it was great though. Every single game felt really close. My deck felt like it functioned exactly as I wanted it to, and the games came down to like small decisions, which I think is exactly what you want for that kind of environment.
Yeah. Shout out to Gwen Decker.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a fantastic job with it.
Did you actually get to use the loan? Was the loan an important part of your game?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It was Honestly, that was, and I felt like it was something at the table that we were hearing about the entire time, was when is the right time to loam in? Like, when should you just be going for the draw? Like, when do you use your loam in the middle of like a frantic search or a currency converter or something like that? It made every single action that you took feel super impactful to the games, and it was a really, really exciting experience and something I'm going to try and take for my own works in the future. So, yeah.
What was the coolest play you saw then?
Ooh, so my final round opponent was playing actually like a Sultai control deck, kind of similar to what I ended up with, and they were able to go through this really like complex series of plays that got them to delve a Temporal Trespass and then go for a Nexus of 8, shuffle back the Nexus of 8 with like 5 cards in deck, get the Nexus of 8 back in, recast it, and then have just enough cards to use Ren and 7's +1 to put all the cards, reveal all the cards, put them in the grave, and then flip over a Lab Man from a Shelldock pile. It was a really sweet sequence, and I was grinning the entire time. I'm like, this is fantastic. This is like the exact way I want to lose in a cube like this. So
yeah, I've been seeing some really cool plays. Like I already spoke to Finn earlier in this episode, but it was really cool like seeing him use like Scape Shift into Valakut to get enough mountains and have 2 Valakits. And he was doing some nuts stuff. So I hope you have fun in the rest of your rounds.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ian.
I'm here with Ollie Beeks, Cube Person of the Year. How are you doing?
What's up, chat? I'm doing good. I'm feeling successfully brain drained in a good way. The cubes are really tickling my brain today.
What cube did you do, and you're currently in the Circle of Life?
Yeah, I did Kuleshov this morning, which was really fun. I had like Nexus of Fate and the self-mill Jace, and was really just self-milling myself like crazy, and now I'm doing weird emerge combo stuff. Really just trying to combo off today, I suppose.
You found an infinite that the cube owner didn't know about in the Circle of Life.
Yeah, I stopped at the beginning of pack 2 and was like, Judge, this is infinite, right? And he looked at it and was like, yeah, it is.
Because during renewal, it says if a creature you control would die, you can put it back in your hand.
Right.
And then if you have 2 colorless creatures of the same cost, you can just keep looping them back and
Forever.
forth.
Right.
And then like Meteor Golem, if you do it, then you can kill all your opponent's stuff.
Yep.
Because in this cube, all creatures have a merge.
Right. Peregrine Drake helps too.
Peregrine Drake, or then you get a
Marionette
Apprentice, and then you get Infinite Drain.
Yeah.
It's wild.
There's a lot going on. It's hurting my brain, but it's really fun.
There were more tutors in that game than the whole night.
Yeah, that was crazy. No wonder we went to time.
Formidable Speaker, I'll sack it to get my Fierce Empath, I'll get my Golos, get a land, I'll get
all that back.
Get my Sun Titan,
sack Formidable Speaker to Sun Titan to get Formidable Speaker back. It was really interesting.
Yes. And you went 1-1-1.
Yes.
So we're going to be seeing you on camera in the next round again.
And I hope I don't go to time this time, but we'll see.
Tutor faster.
Yeah.
Good luck in your next round.
Thank you.
It's day 2. I'm here with Adelaide. We just finished the Kuleshov cube, which is a 4-color cube that does not have red and is very focused on the graveyard and enchantments. And I built Vamp Blink, which I don't think I was supposed to build, but I did anyway. How are you doing?
I'm good. Having a lot of fun. I did blue-white tapping control, which didn't quite get there, but had a lot of fun.
What was your deck doing? What were you tapping with? I saw you had a lot of stuff from like Wilds of Eldraine.
Yeah, there was kind of the Wilds of Eldraine, tapping stuff, getting to draw cards, getting to put more counters on my creatures. Had Sphinx's Rev, which is always good.
That drew a lot of cards.
Yeah, it did not help me win the game, but
I feel like I stole a couple of your cards. Like I had the Sunblast Angel that can destroy tap creatures.
Yeah,
I had
some of the cards in my archetypes.
Yeah, but they were so good.
Yeah.
Like if I can tap all your stuff with Floodpits Drowner and then blow them up with the Angel, that's so good.
Yeah, and there's the ETB effects. Being able to recur that Floodpits Drowner, I think was really good. Just like taking away the tempo for me.
Yeah. And what are you hoping to draft in the next round?
I don't know. I think I'm like something that has less thinking, maybe mono red.
Red kill him.
Yeah, I wanted to do the Museum of Modern Cubes, so maybe I'll try that one.
That's cool. I like that one a lot. Bones is a very good designer. He's designed many different cubes that I am a big fan of, so I would definitely recommend it. It really does feel like old Modern. And it's because there's so many like duplicates. There's like 4 of each fetch, tons of duplicates of like the most iconic cards. It's very fun.
Nice.
Yeah. And where are you from? Where'd you come from?
Yeah, I came from Central Mass, near the Worcester area, so not too bad of a drive.
Is there a cube scene?
Yeah, we play every month at one of the breweries. So.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to ConnectiCube.
No,
thank you for coming. Yeah.
Thanks so much for having us on.
Yes, of course. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
And I am here with John, who just went 3-0 in my Peasant Cube. How'd it go? What'd you play?
Hi, I was on Demir Reanimator, Ninjas, and it was very good.
Very nice.
Pick one, Exhume, and I said, okay, that's what I'm doing.
The ninjas felt good? How many ninjas did you have?
Only a couple. Both of them let me discard cards, though, creature cards.
Yeah.
I had the Silencer and the Moon Circuit Hacker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what was like the favorite thing that you had happen in the cube?
I mean, it's tough to say, but I think my favorite thing was my opponent had killed, I don't remember which of the two Eldrazi it was, twice, and then I body doubled it. And
nice.
They were out of everything.
Oh, very nice, very nice. And are you in contention for top 8?
Not at all.
Not at all?
My yesterday sucked, so it was good getting this pin.
And you're red shirt down online.
I am.
You do content, right?
I do. I do video content on YouTube to try to get more people into the cube hobby.
What does that look like, your content more?
Mostly it's just the basic stuff, you know. I kind of want to be the on-ramp so you get to people like Blue Jamil and Lucky Paper Radio and Cube Reviews. Just, you know, basic, this is how you build an archetype, this is how you draft a cube, that kind of stuff.
Very cool. And what are you hoping to draft in the final round?
Well, I heard that we can't redo a cube because I want to do the 15-card Highlander again.
Cube is sick.
That cube is sick. But with that out of the way, I'm hoping to get the mono-red cube. Just want to try that as a nice finisher.
Yeah, just burn them out.
Burn them out.
Quick burn them out cube.
I mean, it went to turns yesterday, so...
That's crazy to me. Well, thank you for coming on and enjoy your last round.
All right, thank you for having me.
I'm here with Clemente, who just won the 15-card Highlander. How was that?
It was super fun. Maybe my favorite draft of the weekend. Yeah.
I was inspired from that cube to build my own 15-card cube, which is my Bolt cube. I just love these small cube environments. What do you think of microcubes in general?
I'm a little wary of like cube gimmicks.
Yeah, clown shoes.
I'm a limited player. I enjoy just like normal interaction, tempo plays. I thought it looked cool, and I enjoyed. It felt more like we just have very focused decks.
Yeah.
Like making lots of interesting decisions from just a few simple parts.
Yes.
And that led to really complex, like thrilling games.
In my mind, it's like all about building an engine. What was your kind of like deck strategy?
I banged out one or two Cube Cobra drafts the other night. I figured I'd want just some way to have something to do in the late game in case I ran out of cards. So Legion's Landing was a card I identified.
Oh, yeah.
Picked that up. Had that just as like my backstop. Like, okay, I have the late game.
We're all out of stuff, but I can keep doing this stuff.
Yeah, let's make sure we have like efficient plays early, try to get ahead, have plenty of removal. That's what I wound up with.
Did it involve Soul Herder?
I drafted Soul Herder, did not play it.
Oh.
I did not.
No.
I was playing Esper. I didn't have great Soul Herder targets.
Okay.
I was more like,
You're playing Esper and you didn't play Soul Herder?
The Blue Splash was very light for that busted Demir 4-drop.
Which one is that?
The one that attacks and exiles their Etrata.
Oh, and then you do it third time you win?
Yes,
that card is
that
very
never
cool.
happened, but that's the card I was told was very strong.
That's a late game way to do it.
I would basically just the Orzhov removal deck, and it was very funny. I felt like I had all the removal in the cube, so when I was casting Etrata, it was just like, I do not need to worry about this being answered, because I have all the answers for it in my deck.
Yeah.
And that seemed to be usually the case.
Are you from around this area, or?
No, I'm glad you asked, Ian. Well, I live near Amherst.
Oh, okay.
In Massachusetts, just 40 minutes north of here. We have a fledgling cube group meeting in Hadley, Mass.
Yes.
X9 games.
Very cool. When do you cube?
Thursday nights.
Oh, very nice. If people are in the area, go do some Amherst cubing.
Yeah, and I'm hoping you guys have a cube night or cube day here.
Yeah, we cube every week, Saturdays, usually at Games IRL in Avon. So reach out to me if you want to do some more cubing too.
Yeah, and hope our groups can like cross-pollinate a little.
Yes.
That'd be so awesome.
Absolutely. Well, have fun at the rest of the event.
Thank you.
And now I'm here with Matthew Thornton. We're in the top 8 right now. We're doing Justin's Altered Cube. How's it going?
It's good. I had a great weekend. I just lost out of top 8. My deck was not very good.
What did you draft?
I was pack 1, pick 1, reanimate, pick 2, dark ritual, pick 3, metamorphosis fanatic, and there's no giant stuff in the cube to reanimate. There's no Atraxa, there's no so.
Yeah, he keeps the stuff small.
I ended up, I think the biggest thing I had was Olifant. It was close. I also I misunderstood a card and I lost because of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I misunderstood Paw Patch Recruit. I couldn't. I think I could have killed my opponent's whole board, but I thought the card did something else.
Oh, yeah.
But it was fun. I had a blast.
And what was your favorite draft you had this weekend?
My favorite draft this weekend was... That's tough. So every single draft I played Remand. So they were all really good, but my favorite was the Control Cube.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a control mirror fiend. Like, I ask people this question all the time. When you're in a room of Magic players like this, like, what's something you think you've done more than everyone else in the room?
Yeah.
And lately, mine has been, like, activate Celestial Colonnade. Like, I'm pretty sure in this room I probably activated more Celestial Colonnades and I put Colonnade in my deck. It got in for probably, like, 24 points of damage over the draft. Like, it was pretty fun.
It's the only win con you need.
Yeah, less win cons the better in the Control Cube.
Yes.
So.
Are you going to other Cube events?
Boston Cube Party.
Yes.
Boston Cube Party's gonna be huge.
I'm so excited for Boston Cube Party. I was there once before and I had a great time. And hopefully I will get top 8 again.
Yes. Yeah, this was my first top 8 at Cube thing. I usually do horrible at these.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations.
It's because I was able to play Remand for 3 drafts.
You got some pins?
I got 1 pin. It's in my jacket. I don't have it on me right now, but I will be putting it on a playmat or a bag or something.
Thank you for coming to the event.
Yeah, thank you for putting it on, man.
And now I'm here with Josh. You were also in the top 8 for the Altered Cube. What did you draft?
So I drafted mono blue artifacts. I had a Tinker. I think I got it pretty early in pack 1, like maybe like 5th pick, 4th pick. It came around, and my direction was set from there. I got the Jack in the Mox, pick 1, pack 1.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's the you roll a die whenever you tap it. You roll 1, you pay 5, then lose it, and any other number you get a mana color. So it's pretty good Mox. It was good from there. Had all the pieces, like I said, Tinker, Portal. I had Bolas Citadel. Kappa Cannoneer, I had Ancestral Recall, I had Snapcaster, I had a bunch of stuff, but my opponent game 1 had a really good anti-artifact deck. So he had Fiery Confluence, he had the 2 mana, the Skydiver, Thieving Skydiver.
Oh, yeah.
Which like stole my Retrofitter Foundry in game 1.
Oh, man, that's such a Sam card.
Yeah, he had a Braid. He was a Lutri deck, which in this cube, Lutri is original companion rules, right? So he could Lutri copy any of those and double, like, remove my stuff. So it was a really good answer to all of my stuff. So that was really unlucky. Game 2, I cast an Emery, which milled my Portal.
Oh.
When I had a Tinker and Mystical Tutor in my hand, so those cards were just dead, like, right away. That was pretty unlucky, so... Some bad luck and some bad matchup, but it was fun. My deck was great, so no.
Congrats on getting the top 8.
Yeah, it was fun. I did some pretty fun drafts out the weekend. I did the Kuleshov Cube, which was like Enchantment Graveyard. I did
that one too, and I had a lot of fun. I built a Bant Blink deck, which I think the listeners would be like, of course he built Bant Blink.
Sounds like your own deck, right? Your own cube, yeah.
That's all I know how to play.
Yeah. I did, for that cube, I did Bant as well, but I was more graveyard, land stuff with like Ice Till, and I actually got Life from the Loam in that cube.
Oh, wow.
So I was doing all kinds of stuff with that, which was really fun. I had a Lumra, Sandman, that kind of land stuff with that cube.
Very nice.
Then I did the Modern Museums one after that. That was fantastic. I drafted Old School Jund. I had 3 Lightning Bolts. I had 2 Bloodbraid Elves, 2 Blightnings.
Yeah.
I had like a Thoughtseize. I'm doing all those stuff there. Back in the day, felt like 2015 all over again. It was fantastic. That's the cube I 3-0'd to really get into the top 8.
Did you do Garrett's cube? Did you do some Modern Darlings?
I did.
Or not Modern Darlings, Modern Antiquities.
Yes.
Too many modern names.
This morning, I actually played Sam for the trophy in that one. Sam beat me the trophy, so we had a rematch here, round 1 of the top 8. But that
He's got
was
your
a
number.
really fun one. I guess so. That one was a lot closer. That one I had to mull to 5 game 1 of that series, and the Antiquities one. That was a little bit more rough.
Yes.
I had a really good value Jund, but like Jund control, where a lot of 1-for-1 removals and like 2-for-1 kind of stuff, like Dalek drone, creature enters, kills another creature, and it's got 50 fire after, stuff like that. So it's really good value, and that was fun too. So pretty good throughout the weekend. It was a good time, meeting a lot of new people, playing some pretty interesting cubes, like the Kuleshov. I went into it blind.
Same.
I had not selected it, so didn't know any of the archetypes, didn't know any of the cards, and I was just playing and picking, and it was a fun ride. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for hosting and organizing it.
You're welcome. Now I'm here with my friend Pearson. How you doing?
Good. Just lost.
Top 8.
But happy to have made top 8. Yeah.
Altered Cube. What did you play?
I played 4-color lands. I had Fast Bond and Scape Shift, Valakut Exploration, Valakut the Molten Pinnacle, Prismatic Omen, Dryad Elysian Grove, stuff like that.
Ooh, that sounds sick.
It was pretty sweet, yeah.
What happened in your games?
I lost to a bunch of medium Boros cards, as happens in Cube.
7 out of 10 Boros cards.
Yeah, mostly lost to Skull Clamp in the last game. It drew about 10 cards.
The thing is with those Boros decks, they can just be so consistent.
They can, yeah. Yeah, eventually I kind of stalled out in the last game, and then Skull Clamp was just going off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How'd you like the overall event?
It was great. Yeah, nice work. Y'all did an awesome job organizing.
Thank you.
Yeah, the judges crushed it. You guys crushed it. Everything started really well on time. Yeah, really good.
What was your favorite cube of the weekend or deck of the weekend?
I had the most fun in mono red. I drafted a sick Just Get 'em Dead deck, and I got
Sulfuric
everybody
Vortex.
to. Yeah, Sulfuric Vortex got everybody dead.
Just kill them.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for doing it. Hope we do it again soon.
Yes. I'm here with Thaddeus, who just won ConnectiCube. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. When I got lucky on a trophy this morning to get into top 8, and I didn't concede per se, but I was content, being like, you know what, I top 8, that's good, but I'll give it a fair shake. I didn't really look at the cube list that much, so I was kind of just going. I knew it was vintage cube-esque, so I knew some of the cards to expect, right, but not the perfect list. And I went for it, and it worked out well. You know, I recognized in the middle of the draft, I started drafting a pretty glass cannon-esque archetype, but you know what? Sometimes your opponents don't interact, and you play a linear game plan, and you kill them, and it works.
And you had an insane line to win the second game to win. What happened?
Yeah, people have been sleeping on Tifa Lockhart in vintage cubes, and it's a really good card. It's for reference, 1 and a green, 2 mana, 1/2 trample innately, very powerful, and then a landfall, double the power. If people support this card with the cards like I had, like Become Immense, Mutagenic Growth, Crop Rotation, enough fetches to get a bunch of landfall triggers, it's pretty powerful to get a 20+ power Tifa that innately tramples, so you can kill your opponent pretty quickly.
Turn 3 kill.
Turn 3. Tifa on the board, Mutagenic Growth to 3, and then landfall, fetch for a fetch land, or Crop Rot for a fetch land, get another land. So 1 to 3 to 6 to 12 to 24.
Wow, that's great. That's amazing. Congratulations on the win. The first ConnectiCube winner.
Feels great. Thanks for the event. It's been a great time.
Yes, thank you. I'm here with Sam, who just got second. How'd the draft go?
The draft is cool. I'm a notorious vintage cube denier, so I'm never particularly good at it, actually. I'm pretty bad at vintage cube. But the deck that I built was pretty cool. It actually aligned really well with the kind of Magic that I like to play, which was good. That's part of the reason that I got to the finals, I think, is that I knew what I was doing. It was a weird deck. Had a couple bad cards, but otherwise it was just backed up by really good cards, as vintage cube tends to be. I was sort of a teamer domain style burn deck. I played a bunch of mid-range or aggressive bodies, backed them up with things like Territorial Kava, which it's funny, I had unexpected potential, and the Territorial Kava was the thing I was naming with it the entire time, just because I couldn't guarantee the green source on turn 2. But a lot of my games ended with Fiery Confluence, which was crazy. It actually wheeled in the draft, and I was so surprised because I took Time Walk over it, and I was so bummed because that's one of the best cards in this cube, unquestionably. And then it came back, so I was thrilled about that. It wound up winning me, I think, 3 of the games that I played today. independently of that, I also had some really fun things with Time Walk specifically, as I mentioned before. I had JVP to cast it from the yard, and I also had Loot Tree as an unnerfed companion. So there was one game where I actually flipped Jace in one turn, was able to uptick Chandra Torch of Defiance to get the mana that I needed to cast Time Walk and flash in Loot Tree to copy said Time Walk. And then just over the course of 2 turns, I was able to develop enough of a board state to kill my opponent. So that was really cool. That was the highlight of the draft. Then in the last match, I got thrashed. Unquestionably. Game 1 was actually pretty close. He just developed a bit of a board state, and so did I. Eventually, he just was able to toggle off enough of my things with Rishadan Port so that I couldn't really get ahead on board. And eventually, I just lost that one. Game 2 was an absolute blowout. He killed me on turn 3 with, and I'm sure that he talked about it at some point in his message, but he killed me on turn 3 with Tifa. I just didn't have the red removal spell in my opening hand. So I don't think I played poorly in that last match, but god dang, did I get annihilated.
And how was your overall weekend? How was your first ConnectiCube?
Oh, it was fantastic. I got to, my first draft, I got to play a really cool cube. Got to do the things that I love in Magic. The facilities were fantastic. The staff was amazing. The cool pins were some of the highest quality that I've seen. Don't tell anyone, but I think they might have been better than the ones at CubeCon.
The double pin. He's wearing the double.
Yeah. I actually have to donate one of these at some point. I promised someone I'd give them the second one if I got it. But it's really, really cool. I love these pins, and the event in general was an absolute blast. I'm looking forward to CubeCon 2027.
ConnectiCube 2027.
Oh my god, what did I say? Sorry, you draft Magic for 9 hours and you CubeCon, both. I'm excited for both of those events, but ConnectiCube 2027 especially, I'm excited for.
Shout out to CubeCon too.
Yeah, shout out to CubeCon.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't win, but you did great. It was great watching you play.
It was fun playing.
Yes. Thank you for coming on. And now I'm here with Kyle. We're at the end of ConnectiCube. Thank you so much for helping me put this together. How you feeling?
I feel great. This is good. I'm very happy. I'm tired. You, Jamie, Bones, Sam, Brian, Graham, and there's a bunch of other people I can't think of. They all helped put together, made it run smoothly, and I think we did everything we needed to, and I think it was perfect.
Yeah. And what would you say are some lessons? Should we do another ConnectiCube that you would like to do into next year?
Lessons. My favorite lesson is the 3-mana bounce lesson. I think that's the best one.
Yeah, of course.
That's the best one. The counterspell lesson's also pretty good too.
Yeah.
The best lesson I think is just things will run smoothly if you put trust in people and things. If you work, you get everything done. That's good.
Yeah. I think that some things could be improved, but overall, it went very smoothly.
Yeah, and the Cube community is great. Everyone here was good.
Everyone was awesome.
There's nothing to do with the cards. Everything was great.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all for listening. I had a fantastic time, and hope you can come to ConnectiCube next year.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Hey everyone. Thanks so much for listening to this special bonus episode from ConnectiCube. The event was an absolute blast. I had so much fun. I really appreciate Kyle, Bones, Graham, Jamie, everyone else who helped make the event happen. It was so awesome seeing so many people come together to draft Cube from Connecticut, Massachusetts, Washington, Oklahoma, all over the place. Hopefully I'll be able to do it again next year, so stay tuned for that. And as always, if you enjoyed the episode, please like, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. And thank you all for listening, and have a great day.